Agus Swasana.
I'm Alfia Zahira.
And Ayu Dewi Anissa.
I'm David.
I'm Evi Maria Marcelina.
I'm Rizky Fernanda.
I'm Sutyuna Mairo.
I'm Yariel Leaf.
I'm Iriska Zatira Stanggang.
The first group,
We will explain
About
Bali tourists.
To you guys.
So check it out.
Kuta Beach. Kuta Beach is a tourist place located in Kuta Sulawesi, south of Denpasar City, Bali, Indonesia, which is a tourist destination for foreign tourists and has been a mainstay tourist attraction of the island of Bali since the early 1900s. Before Kuta Beach became famous, Kuta Beach was only a traditional fishing village. Not only that, this area is also used as a trade center and used as a trading port. Many from inside and outside Bali trade here. Moreover, in this area there is a center for Bali Muslim. In the 19th century, the most Indian citizen
Uluwatu is located on the island of Bali, Piket Village, Kuta District, Batu Regency, or about 25 km from Kuta Beach. Uluwatu Temple is one of the set Kahyangan temple of the Sit Kahyangan temple, which are considered a spiritual pillar. Hindu Dharma in Bali, the price of admission to Uluwatu Temple Bali differentiated between local tourists and foreign tourists. For local tourists, 3000 and 2000 for child, while for foreign tourists, 5000 and 3000 for child. In the temple area, we have to climb the zone of step. The first Plinggi to find is Dalam Bajuri Plinggi on the side of the Jabayar, namely Pura Ordo Uluwatu, and it developed in the era of Danghyang Minarta, which is located on the left. There are three pieces of Dalam Bajuri temple. Trimurti monument is a state of Brahma, Ratu Bagus Dalam Bajurit, and Wisnu. For deeper area, namely in central Java, there is a water tap that is always filled with water, even in dry season, even though it is in the highland. Natural miracle are God will, so that the water is holy bed as a source of water, holy water. The main peak of the temple is located at the very end. There is a triple mirror which is usually witnessed from a distance by tourists. This place and the second courtyard are not allowed by tourists to enter except for residents who will pray on the guidelines of the second courtyard leading to the main courtyard of this ancient Balinese temple. There is Purakuru Padu Merokuri, which is designed with wings. The shape of the temple resembles a winged temple in East Java. An ancient relic in Sendang Dur with Chandang Sangkala. The shape of this temple also has similarities with the wing breaker temple which there are at Sekran Temple. Just before sunset, a Kecak Uluwatu dance is performed, which is played by 1,000 to 5,000 dancers, most of which are male. Uluwatu is a pillar of the asset of Bali, occupy the southwest direction, which is located there, is Lord Shiva Rudra. This temple is named Uluwatu, which in Sanskrit means Rakta.
Melasti Beach is located on the Bukit Peninsula, Anggasan, South Kuta district. This beach is better known as Melasti Beach Anggasan. The main attraction of Melasti Beach Anggasan lies in the across road to the beach, where the road descends and winding over the towering white limestone cliffs. To enter the Melasti Beach tourist attraction on the Anggasan Hill, every visitor is required to pay an entrance fee. The origin of the name Melasti Beach is because the location of this beach is often used Muniti as the location for the Melasti ceremony, which is held by the local Hindu on certain day, especially of the day before the Nyepi Day celebration. On this Melasti Beach, if the water is receding, there is a small pool with clear water that will provide freshness for soaking. There are also small fish trapped in the small pond. On this Melasti Beach, there are several tourist rides that can be explored by paying only a few thousand rupiahs. For example, swimming, snorkeling, surf, paragliding, photo hunting, and others.
Jimbaran is the name of village located in Jimbaran village, South Kuta district, Badung Regency, Bali, which is located in the southwest of Bali, connecting the central part of Bali Island with the hillside peninsula in southern Bali. There is no entrance ticket to Jimbaran Beach or fee. There is only a car parking fee of 5,000 Indonesia rupiah per car. Before the development of tourism penetrated Jimbaran village was a fishing village where most of the population worked as fishermen. Then, in 1992, stood one of the five-star hotels that are famous throughout in the world, namely the Four Seasons Jimbaran. The beginning of development of Jimbaran tourism attraction began in 1988 with the development of hotel in the Jimbaran Bali area, changing the livelihood of local people in Jimbaran from fishermen to workers engaged in tourism. The main attraction at the Jimbaran Bali tourist attraction lies on the white sand beach. Then there is a unique beach attraction that cannot found in another beach resort in Bali. Namely, is the cafe on the edge of the Jimbaran beach, which specializes in grilled seafood with special spices Jimbaran Bali. The best time to visit Jimbaran tourist attraction in Bali is before sunset or around 5 p.m. or closing 6 p.m. At Jimbaran Beach, it will be a special thing. We will be able to see the sunset view while eating the delicious seafood.
Out. Sekumpul waterfall. At Sekumpul waterfall, there were 6 or 7 waterfalls, and to get there you had to go down several steps. Their waterfalls are right before your eyes. The roar of water falling from above creates sparks of foam and water droplets flying across the face. The water looks very clear. One of the sources of water for Singaraja residence is from Sekumpul. This waterfall is composite of volcanic breccias visible from large angled shards. It could be an intrusion. Sekumpul waterfall has a few small problems in the management of this waterfall. We realized this when we visited other waterfalls in the Sekumpul waterfall area. There are 5 waterfalls here. The air is relaxing. Lemuki waterfall, Sekumpul waterfall, Munduk waterfall, Les Buleleng waterfall. During the rainy season, the 2 waterfalls will have different color. The one to the left of the water will be clear and clean because it comes from a spring location above the hills of the village of Sekumpul, while the waterfall on the right will be brownish in color because the water comes from the river in Sekumpul village. According to the officer at the location, the self height of the waterfall is about 50 meters. As the name implies, Sekumpul waterfall consists of a collection of waterfalls totaling 7. Therefore, the Sekumpul waterfall was named before Rijks with another names as the 7-point waterfall. Meanwhile, residents of Sekumpul village mention the name Curug Ceburan. See you and bye.
Bali Botanical Garden, the Bali Botanic Garden, because of this location in Bugudul, is often referred to as the Bugudul Botanical Garden of Eka Karya Tabana. Botanical Garden is one of the protects professed in Bali is for June as the lung of the air. Bugudul Botanical Garden has an area of 150.7 hectares and is the largest in Indonesia. Bugudul Botanical Garden, which is located at an altitude of 100,040 meters above sea level, the Prince of admission to the Bugudul Bali Botanical Garden in 2021 is IDR 9,000 per person to wallet fees parking ticket 3,000 rupiah, IDR 6,000 car parking ticket, bus parking fee IDR 11,000.
Tanah Lot located at the address Jalan Tanah Lot, Braban Village, Kediri District, Tabanan Regency, Bali Province. Tanah Lot Temple is located on a rock about 300 meters from the shoreline. Because it is located offshore, the wave from Tanah Lot Beach Tabanan will hit the rocks. The history of Tanah Lot, Bali, Indonesia is based on a legend. One legend tells that in the 15th century, bangsawan Dang Hyang Nirata, or known as Dang Hyang Wijendra, had a mission to spirit Hinduism from Java to Bali. According to the story of Tanah Lot, based on legend of Dang Hyang Nirata, he moved the stone his place of meditation to the middle of the beach with spiritual powers. The rock is named Tanah Lot, which means a rock in the middle of the ocean. Since this incident, Bendesa Brahman Sakti recognized Dang Hyang Nirata's supernatural powers. In addition, Bendesa Brahman Sakti also became a follower of Dang Hyang Nirata to embrace Hinduism, along with all local residents. Opening hours in Tanah Lot are only 12 hours starting at 7 o'clock until 19.00 WITA. Indonesian tourists will be charged to entrance ticket for 20,000 Indonesian rupiah per adult. As for children, an entrance ticket fee of 15,000 Indonesian rupiah per one child will be charged. If you bring vehicle, motorbike parking, 2,000 Indonesian rupiah per motorbike, and car park, 5,000 Indonesian rupiah per car.
Part 8, Ubud. The Ubud tourism area is located in the middle of the island of Bali and is part of the Gianyar Regency for nature tourism. The main attraction lies in the tropical rainforest, which is inhabited by long-tailed macaques and tourist rice fields. One of the destinations is Ubud is Alaya Resort Ubud with 105 luxurious rooms. Alaya Resort Ubud is a sanctuary of tranquility and sophistication in the culturally rich village of Ubud on the island of Bali. It is built with a source sensitivity to the surrounding environment and serves views of the rice fields with a number of local community, independent cafes, and restaurants.
And next, Monkey Forest Ubud. Monkey Forest Ubud is home to more than 700 long-tailed gray macaques, also known as the Padang Tegal sacred monkey forest. This nature reserve has paved paths through lush nutmeg forest as well as several ancient temples under dense foliage. Ubud Monkey Forest has local guides and staff ready to assist you during your visit. You can learn about the cultural and historical significance of the sites and temple within the reserve area. Located at Jalan Monkey Forest Ubud, Gianyar, Bali, 80571 Indonesia, open every day from 8:30 to 17:30. Ticket office closed at 17:30. The price of the Ubud Monkey Forest entrance ticket 80,000 per person rupiah. Here you will find Balinese Hindu temples, calm rivers, beautiful mosques, and inspiring areas to explore.
The diversity of Bali tourism can indeed be seen through the tourist attraction of the Sukawati Art Market, where this market is so diverse. Not only domestic tourists, foreign tourists also know this market well. Usually, they make this tourist attraction their last destination to buy souvenirs. The distinctive feature of Sukawati Market is that it sells the most complete variety of Balinese arts and crafts. The quality is really good. The Sukawati Market tour has sculptures, painting, and music from various cycles. Art Market operating hours open at 10 a.m. and will close at 5 p.m. The address of Sukawati Market is located on Jalan Raya Sukawati Market, Sukawati District, Gianyar, Regency, Bali. It's time for us to know a little about the history of this area. Around the 1980s, this market market was very busy and started to develop even better. Also in this year, several traders began to offer various products such as handicrafts, which were very popular. Also present are traditional Balinese clothes that are appearing in this. Therefore, it is not surprising that this area is starting to be crowded with visitors from all over. As the most famous site in Indonesia and has a resort that combined with the beauty of the breathtaking beaches and sparkling nightlife, making the island of Bali as the world's best tourist spot. World's Best Island Travel Magazine version in 2009. And in 2010 was also awarded with the number 2 Best of Travel 2010 Leisure Magazine version. Besides Bali, also known by his art. A great many works of art produced from the hands of local citizens are of course, very interesting and unique. Usually, the works of art are on display in art gallery that is found in the region's tourist attraction on the island of Bali. In addition to the works of art at Bali, also several dance and dramatic, as well as rituals are very diverse. The culinary world is very diverse. So, if you are visiting the island on this one, then you will find a wide variety of dishes, typical dishes of Bali, Indonesian, archipelago, even foreign countries, all in Bali.
So, how guys? Did you get it about our tourism in Bali? How you guys enjoy and understand? I mean, get more knowledge about Bali exactly, like prepare to you when you have a plan to trip in Bali and others. We apologize if there were mistakes. Thanks for your time and attention. See ya!